Hey everybody, this is that German guy Josh Runquist, and I'm here with Herman from Dragonforce, who's going to be doing a support slot here at Mill City Nights, Minneapolis, Minnesota, opening for Camelot. How's it going today?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, enjoying the tour. Yeah.
Oh, very cool, and it's such a cool bill as well. I mean, Camelot and Dragonforce in the same night.
Yeah, we really get on with good laugh. Actually, those guys. I know, I know Thomas for quite a few years now. So when they asked us to do this tour, we thought, hey, why not? We haven't done a kind of a big US tour, a long US tour for since 2009 actually. Last time we did the US tour was 2012, but it was a kind of small one, So this one is a longer one. It's good.
Yeah, that was actually at the last tour in 2012 over at First Avenue, just a couple blocks away from here.
Yeah, we had a good show. I remember. I remember that one. That was a good show. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, you guys are touring in support of your album that came out last year, Maximum Overload, which is a fantastic album. How did that come about?
The album or the tour?
Well, the album. Yeah.
The album, well, it's just a continuous evolution of Dragonforce. We're trying to always get better at different things, live or make an album, and just trying to add more variety into our music and make it more dynamic. So we have faster songs, we have slower songs, we have kind of all kind of tempo now these days, compared to the older albums, which were just like every single song was fast, mainly except for the ballad.
That's true. That's what I love about the new album, because it shows like a good representation of what Dragonforce is all capable of, from the faster, the slower, the technical, the little more simple. I mean, it shows everything that you guys are about. Yeah,
I think we really got a mixture of songs that are kind of similar style to the first album all the way up to now. Which has got kind of like, I guess, the different, a bit slower, epic kind of songs that we didn't used to do on the previous album. So we try to mix it up as much as possible, and it actually gives us more room on the live show to have more dynamics in the songs as well. Because if some people can't handle 1 hour and 30 minutes, of like a headlining tour we used to do with so many fast songs, so many notes. But now we haven't slowed down or anything. We just got more different changes.
Has that made that easier for you live to incorporate all the tempos and all the difficulty of the songs into a set?
Makes no difference to me. I can play all of them. Maybe some people don't want to listen to that many fast songs in a row or can't handle it. But Dragonforce, you gotta expect it's gonna be intense music. It's not gonna be, I mean, I guess we did play one ballad before. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But with this current tour, how long of a set are you guys doing?
We're doing an hour.
An hour? Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we got a good long amount of stuff. Some of our songs are pretty long too, so that's good. We get to fit as much songs as possible, and really the reaction on this tour for both bands has been really amazing, because we really share similarities in music, but we are nothing alike, musically. We're not the same kind of band. We do different kind of show, but the fans are loving both bands, so that's great.
Yeah, those tours like this are always my favorite, because you're not hearing like 2 or however many bands are on a tour that sound the same. It's like they fit together, but they don't sound the same. That makes for a more interesting night.
Yeah, I think it's good to have 2 very strong bands together instead of 4 bands that sometimes you got six bands playing, and they're like playing 20 minutes, and it's not really what we're doing here. We really play the kind of music that epic melodic kind of style that you don't really get these kind of tours going around this way. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's good to see that you guys are doing an hour, because like right around like a half hour or something like that, as soon as you get like warmed up and everything, you got to get off stage. So It's good to see at least an hour.
Yeah, we can't do short set, otherwise we do 2 songs, right? I mean, 2, 3 songs. We're not playing songs as long as Dream Theater, but you still want to talk to the audience and just bam, 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 play song, and then get off stage. So we're this has been really good.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So with an hour-long sets, are you mainly focusing on Maximum Overload, or are you guys doing a little bit of everything?
A bit of everything. We play songs from first album, second album, third album, Inhuman Rampage, as well as the latest album, the last one as well. So we try to mix it up so to make the fans get some of their favorites. And I guess we haven't really, like I said, done a US tour this long, which will be with Camelot now. Since 2009, if you think about it, we haven't a lot of these fans haven't heard this song for a long time.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait. Even though I was there in 2012, I mean, it's been about 3 years now, so I'm ready to hear these songs again.
Yeah, that was a short tour because just the way the release was in the wrong time, and at that time also our record label Roadrunner Records was getting taken over by Warner Brothers. So there's a lot of changes back then, and that album I would say is kind of one of the good Dragonforce album that kind of people forgot about it, or didn't even know it came out. Yeah.
Yeah, so of course you guys have switched labels because of that. I mean, has that been a good change for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we finished the contract. We completed the full contract for what our deal was in the US, you know, with Roadrunner and stuff. And you know, we're Metal Blade now. It's been good. It's been great.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So, where are you guys' plans after the Camelot tour?
After that, we got to go back to. I mean, this is the first part. So after that, we go back to Europe to do the festivals with some surprise show as well. I can't tell you about it, but people are going to read about it and hate us for it or love us for it.
Oh,
I don't know. You know, we just carry on touring, and we come back in November with Camelot to do the second leg of the US tour.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, that's why it's a long one. Going to a lot of places.
Oh, yeah. So I'm assuming that'd be like hitting all the spots that this tour is not hitting.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, very cool. So, with that, has there been any ideas for the next album yet, or are you guys just focusing on touring?
We're still touring on this one, so you know, we think about it a little bit, but not really. We don't really have time to work on it because we just finished the new Blu-ray DVD release. I don't know when did I finish that? A few weeks ago. You know, just calling The Line of Fire. So that was filmed on this tour, and after we filmed the show, I edited it out. I edited it during the whole Christmas time and on tour, and that was a lot of work actually to make a Blu-ray DVD kind of thing. You know, just kind of I did it almost myself.
Oh wow!
And another guy doing the editing, the backstage stuff.
So has there been anything for a release date for that yet?
That's in July. I can't remember the exact date on Metal Blade. So it will come out on. It's like a Blu-ray plus CD package or DVD plus CD package. Double disc thing, and you got the iTunes release. Yeah, 1080p, full HD. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Any guitar cams on that as well? I know sometimes you've done that where you had it like on the top of the fretboard and everything. Is there anything like that?
Yeah, we had a GoPro on the guitar headstock on some songs. So yeah, you'll see some of that stuff as well. You know, but the main thing on that actually on that release is I didn't want to make a technical release. As I mean, I didn't want to cut it in a way like a technical guitar video. I wanted to be an exciting show. You know, so we got a lot of it's made. You know, it's not just for people that play the guitar. Anyone watch that go, wow, this is really cool. And sometimes you can cut it in a way it's mainly for musicians to look at, not really for other people that don't play instruments.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so I cut it that way. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. So it'll be a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah. You got the solos, of course. You got the guitar, headstocks, cam for shredding, and you also got lots of like massive crowd shot and jumping in the air, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we do.
Oh, very cool. So after all these years and all of these amazing tours that you've done, are the songs still fresh to you to play live? You know, like Through the Fire and Flames, it's still as fresh as playing the new album material?
Well, playing a live show, yes. Rehearsal, not so much the same. If you're playing Through the Fire and Flames in rehearsal, you know, it's like, oh man, we played this song 1,000 times. but on stage for me, everything is always fresh and exciting because every show is different. You're in a different stage, your audience different, and interaction create different kind of things happening to the song. And we always take risks at the show. You know, we don't just stand there and still to play the song. We make it more difficult for us to play the song. We jump around, spin in the air if the stage allow us to, you know, if there's enough room.
So with the stage upstairs at Mill City Nights, is there enough room for you guys to be having a lot of fun up there tonight?
It seems pretty good here. You know, it's a high stage. It seems pretty good room. I mean, the wider the better it is for us. Because I don't want to smash into things.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've broken my guitar smashing into things.
Oh.
So.
That's why it's good to have backups on stage.
Well, I threw a guitar recently in Brazil. I didn't have a backup.
Oh.
So the headstock snapped.
Oh.
Snapped a piece off, but my guitar tech fixed it. I wasn't worried. Yeah.
Did that cause a bit of like a wait for that to get done, or was that like a quick fix for that?
He fixed it in 2 hours, but he's really good. My guitar tech is one of the top, so it's it's not so easy otherwise. Yeah, to fix it in 2 hours, improvise in Brazil with no equipment.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like something that would take a long time to be able to pull off, but 2 hours, wow.
Yeah, I was impressed. That's why I filmed it and put it on the internet. So recently I did the underwater guitar playing. I play inside the swimming pool. Yeah. I also filmed how we prep the guitar. There's a 10-minute video. I haven't released it yet, but I'm gonna put it sometime on the net so people see. If they want to attempt to play under the water, we have worked out how to do it. Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. I remember watching that. I was just like amazed at.
Yeah, that was a fun cruise. Yeah. Great cruise to be on. Full metal cruise. Yeah, free drinks, free food. All week.
And metal too. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. So kind of related, is there anything that you guys are listening to on this tour?
Listening to?
Yeah.
I'm listening to the new Tony McAlpine album, which is his guitar instrumental album. And I got the new Steve Vai live DVD recorded in LA, so I'm watching that, when I have time. I was watching it on a plane, actually, on the way up to the US, actually. But that's cool thing. I'm listening to the audio as well.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, it's great seeing musicians like that because it just like inspires you.
Yeah, definitely.
Well. Yeah.
And you can't turn a blind eye to the world and think you just do your own thing. You have to see what goes on to inspire you. The great players that comes out, new players, that's what make us push ourselves to another limit to get better too.
Yeah, and you never know what you're capable of until you hear someone else doing something that might inspire you.
Yeah, definitely. I think that should be the case with any musician, young or old. If you've been doing I don't care if you've been doing 20 years, there's a way you can always improve. And we always try to improve our show.
So with that said, has there been anything like in recent times that you've just been starting to get better at, or something new that you haven't tried before on the guitar?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always trying things. I mean, I'm working on a few things now, but I was saying to a fan last night, they asked me how long I've been playing guitar, do I end up playing this way? I said to him, forever I'm learning. If you saw me play 10 years ago, I wasn't playing my tongue. I wasn't kicking the guitar in the air and catching it in the air, doing all kind of things. So, it's just kind of stuff you learn while being on tour. You can't learn these things kind of in your bedroom or in the rehearsal. It's not the same thing. Sometimes you need to push up the audience to make you create, take the risk and do things. Yeah,
just like that adrenaline from the crowd, that will inspire you to do things that you wouldn't have thought of otherwise.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, it's very cool. I cannot wait for the show tonight. Just to wrap things up here, is there anything else that you'd like to bring up that I've not brought up yet?
No. You're doing the interview, so no.
I just want to make sure I caught everything. I thought it was, but...
Yeah, I think we covered it pretty well, but yeah.
Oh, very cool. Well, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. It's an absolute honor. This will be the second time seeing you guys, and I cannot wait for just a couple hours from now to see you guys shred on stage.
Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be we're going to have many good shows coming out. So anyone that haven't seen this, come and check out, check us out, and Camelot, it's a great tour.
Oh, very much so. Thank you once again. Make sure to check out Dragonforce, check out the new album Maximum Overload, which came out last year through Metal Blade Records, and this is that German guy Josh Ronquist. Thank you.